What's up, guys? It's your boy Dio back here for another one, and we are outside, guys. Finally get the much anticipated riding video on this Riding Times GT73 e-moto style bike, what I consider to be a good Sur-Ron alternative. Not a replacement, but an alternative for different reasons. So the first thing I want to do here, guys, is, man, the thing is really pretty torquey. But I have it in eco mode right now, and I'm just going to do some speed tests to let you know what you can expect. And I have my GPS up here on my phone, and I have the display, obviously, but that display can get really hard to see in the sun, so hopefully you guys can see one of them. But what you will be able to see is that consistently the bike, the speedometer on the bike shows 1 mile per hour lower than GPS. So this is in eco mode, and I'm at 15 miles an hour, and that's where it tops out in eco mode. It's 15 miles an hour. So in reality, that's 16 miles an hour. All right, so then when the next one up, it's going to be the standard mode. So I think we can get the top speed in this stretch there. See, I can't even see the display because of the sun. 19, 20, 21. 21 miles an hour is where you top out in the standard mode. Now I'm gonna have to get a bigger stretch of road to top out in the turbo mode, so we'll do that in a second. I'll have to go out on the street and do that. But like I said, consistently the GPS is 1 mile per hour higher than what you see on the speedometer. That's what I'm getting. All right, but let's take it out and play in the dirt a little bit. And like I said, guys, it is pretty torquey. This is just a hill right here, and as anybody knows, you know, the camera never does it justice, but I am skirting right up it. Jesus, a little bit faster than I had anticipated, honestly. Not particularly noisy bike, even when going over rougher terrain, which I like. I don't like, as I think I mentioned in a previous video, that front fender constantly flopping around. But the tires aren't bad. I'm getting some decent grip. We're out here in some dirt and some rocks and some sand. As far as the suspension goes, it's definitely adequate. Obviously, it's not the best. You know, I'm not going to say that, but it's not bottoming out on me or anything, and it is absorbing some bumps. There are no adjustments for it. But man, this is in the dirt, though. I feel stable. That's 20 miles an hour right there, guys. 25. That's 28 on the GPS, and the onboard was only showing 26. So the onboard does show a little bit less than what we're really getting. Let's see if we can get a top speed run here, though. I got some highway, no cars behind me. It's 20. We got a headwind, 23, 25. Going uphill, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 35, 35. Ah, I just lost my goggles. God damn it. I knew it. It's like my eyes are tearing. It's because I didn't have my goggles out on my face. I don't know how many times I've made this mistake on video. I keep dropping them. I'm gonna have to get some new ones, because I'm like really scraping these lenses up. Let me get out the street. All right, guys, 35 miles per hour. I don't know if you guys can see that on the GPS or not, but that's where I maxed out at. And for me, for a 48 volt system with a, what is it, a 32 amp controller, I believe that's about all you could expect. Now, I got there pretty quickly. Like I said, the controller is not designed to be tampered with. Has those tamper-proof screws on it. But, you know, you may be able to get a little bit more torque than what it has out of the box if you did go in there. And I'm not advising anyone to do that. Obviously, you may not want to void your warranty. But if you were so inclined, it might be something you could consider. But the big thing for me, guys, is that for the price of this bike, right, the frame that you get is a carbon steel frame, which, as I understand, is supposed to be a bit stronger than aluminum while still being relatively light. You know, for just the E-Moto style frame, the dirt bike tires, dual batteries, I think it's a pretty good deal. And you know, with me on it, I'm like 5'10", 5'11", weigh about 205 pounds to top out at 35 miles an hour, under $2,000. And if you're like me and you're an upgrader, it is a heck of a platform. I mean, slapping dual batteries on this thing up to 72 volts would be no problem. You don't even have to get anything custom built like you do with a lot of other ones. You can really just buy them right off of the shelf and they'll fit in here, which is just, to me, which is great. I mean, you always have the, you know, the hub motor versus the mid-drive dispute or debate. You know, it's just a matter of preference. Obviously, I own mid-drive bikes, I own hub drive bikes. I do appreciate the simplicity of and the lack of maintenance needed for hub drives when compared to mid drives. I don't know if I mentioned this before, guys, but the bike does have working pedal assist. I don't know if anybody was interested in that or not, but it does have it does actually have working pedal assist. There, I'm pedaling and you can hear the motor engaging. So that's the thing. It's not, like I said, it's not comfortable to pedal. You see my knees are coming up. The way the seat is shaped is not really ideal for pedaling. But if you were so inclined, it is definitely something you can do. Let me see, that looks like a pretty decent hill. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can get up that hill on this bike, but we're gonna go find out. And at some point in time, I'm gonna try to get my son out here with me, and we're gonna do like just side by side, maybe speed comparisons between this and a couple of the other bikes that we have in the garage. I can, you know, obviously I can run against the 72 volt X class. It's not going to be as fast as that or anything, we know that, but we can see how much it lags behind. I can run it against my my mid-drive e-bikes, which are 48 volts, and see how this 48 volt hub drive does. Oh, this is the shorter of the hills. Let's go up to, try to go up the steeper one. How it does in comparison, you know, to a hub drive versus the mid drive. Long story short, see how they perform. I don't know, guys. Let's see if we get it rolled out. Can we get up here? Yes, we can. And now I'm very surprised. I didn't think it would make it, to be honest, which that's a lot steeper than it looks on camera. So I believe, you know, with a slightly more powerful controller on this bike, and you know, even if you just want to go 52 volts, 60 volts, or whatever, you really could have something, you know, pretty special, and with not the type of investment that you need to get like a Suron. Now I know that like I said, that Frigo bike is out there, the 60 volt one, also a hub drive, you know, moto style bike like this one. I think it comes with a 30 amp hour battery, if I remember correctly. So that's probably going to be the closest competition, but I think that's like 2,500 if I remember correctly. So this one with my discount code is going to be nearly $1,000 cheaper. And if you wanted to step up and get more speed, like I said, from what I can tell, this is easily upgradable. So those are just my thoughts, guys, riding the bike around. I am really enjoying it. I really get why people like this class of electric bike, the E-Moto style. I get it. I wish I would have started with one of these. I really do. But that'll do it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, get back in the house, get back on the mend, get this video edited for you guys so you guys can see me riding it. But the throttle response is instant. There's no delay there. Top speed of 35 miles an hour. Like I said, here, let me pull over so I can just show it to you guys on the GPS. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm gonna make sure that you can. Yep, there we go. Drove around, max speed 35 miles an hour, average speed 11 miles an hour. We've been driving for 2.25 miles for 12 minutes. So hopefully that is making its way into the camera for you guys, and you guys can see that. So that's what I got. Again, I'm 5'10", 5'11", about 205 pounds. And those are my results. That's my top speed. And it got there relatively quickly, in my opinion. You know, that 0 to 30 is pretty good. That last, 30 to 35, which is always the case with e-bikes. That last couple miles I'm in park, that's one feature I do not like. I don't know how long it takes. I never timed it, but I don't like it just going into park like that. And I did not see anything in the settings to change that. It's actually kind of annoying to me. I don't like that at all. But anyway, there you go. There's a complaint. I don't like that. It'll just go into park and you got to grab the brake and hit the power button or whatever to get it out of park. I mean, I guess it's a safety thing or whatever. I get it. And when it's in park, yeah, you got no power. The back wheel, you can't even roll it backwards. The back wheel is like locked up. You can't even roll it backwards when it's in park. So just something to keep in mind. Is the one thing I don't like about it. And you really can't see this display very well when there's sun hitting it. That's another thing that that is, if I were a con that I was going to list, that would definitely be one of them. But I can't really think of anything else. I can't think of any more questions anyone had. If you guys have any more questions, you want to see me to put it in any more riding circumstances, I guess we'll do a range test. See how much range we can get on these dual batteries. But that's probably going to do it for us, guys. It's your boy Dio. I will catch you guys. Whoa, deep sand. Man, this sand over here gets really crazy. I almost bit the dust. All right, literally almost bit the dust. It's funny. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Everybody stay safe out there. And again, excuse me, guys. Sorry. If you do consider buying this bike, please use code Dio at checkout, or just use the link in the description. It'll definitely help support the channel as we try and grow and get ourselves to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.